Okay, sorry for the interruption. Battery went dead. Okay. Now just gonna clean it with some lacquer thinner. Way on that one. And this is just regular polyester resin. Get it at the auto parts store. And your boat's polyester. So we're all good to go there. Let's make some hardener in it. Phone's ringing. Just gonna have to ring. Okay. This is all I got. I've been cleaning the brushes out. This one's almost a little hard. You just want to get a little down first. Put cloth in there. And you just don't want an excessive amount of resin, because then your cloth will float. And we do not want that. So we just want enough to get that cloth wet. Then we'll come back and you got to de-wax this stuff, polyester resin, because it sets up with that wax film on it. Sand it lightly and fill it with that epoxy paste. Bam, just enough. That's all we need on that little crack. Okay. Over here to this one. These are the only two spots I found on this whole top cap and sides that really need addressed. The rest is just tiny Bondo issues. I'll sand this with my orbital, 6-inch orbital with 80 grit paper, just kind of lightly. And just want enough on there to get that cloth wet. Bam, there's the perfect patch right there, guys. Okay, now let's go to my holes. don't know how well you're going to be able to see that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now this cavity is filled with foam. We found that out when we cut this floor out. Okay, see where we cut that floor out? There's a hole in the center for the water to drain, but these sides are filled with foam. Okay, now over the years, there's been several holes drilled in here, and then those been patched. And we had water seeping out for a long time. And I was planning on putting 1/4-inch dowel in there. And so we went ahead and drilled them out to 1/4-inch. And I put this fitting on. They dripped forever. So I glued this fitting on here so we could, just with 5-minute epoxy, so we can pump air into that cavity because it's airtight and kind of force all the water out. Now to get 5-minute epoxy loose, you just heat it up. So heat it up with the old heat gun. There we go. Give it a whack with the hammer and it's going to pop right off. Bam. Okay, now I was kind of wondering if I got any epoxy in that hole. On the rest of these. Couldn't find my 1/4-inch bit. I'm just going to paint some resin on that. Hammer that bad boy in there. Then I'll grind that down a little bit, put me a little bit of cloth on there, and fill it. Never knew all these holes were there. Dab a little on that end too, so be sure to fill it. Just like so. And you could probably use fiberglass. I thought about looking for some solid fiberglass arrow shafts, you know, 1/4 inch. This will work just fine. But I actually think some of that foam that's on the bottom of this boat, making it unsinkable, was kind of acting like a sponge just a little bit. And that's why it took so long for the water to come out of it. This is a sealed compartment, going all the way to the front of the boat. And it's full of that spray foam. So basically it makes this boat unsinkable. Okay, I'll let that sit up. Then I'll come and grind all this down and put some cloth over it. And this thing's going to look brand new when I'm done. Oh yeah, the gambler's going to be in brand new condition. And it's going to be pretty. We about got it ready to paint. I just got to come in here and wet sand these grooves out, because they're going to be painted. Even though the carpet goes over the edge, we're going to repaint them. Replaced all that wood. We're going to put new carpet in there. New carpet on the deck. New trolling motor. Oh yeah, everything will be brand new looking. Except I ain't going to have no boat payment. That's the best part. Got me a nice motor. Nice boat with no boat payment. Later on, I'm going to buy me an upholstery sewing machine. And reupholster the seats myself. And I'll make you some videos, show you how to do it. But for now, that's all I got. Here's our other cracks we fixed. Zero Bondo. Just that epoxy filler. And don't need none either. A little bit right there. A little bit. And then there's a little divot right there, that old Bondo. And the Bondo I use, looks like, I get it at the auto parts store, looks like a regular glazing putty, but you got to be careful and make sure it comes with a hardener. This is a real thin Bondo. I love this stuff. Feathers to nothing, and you just don't want to do anything real thick. You know, you got to use the right stuff for the right places. And anything that's heavy, I use that marine epoxy paste. And for the real super small stuff, this stuff right here, this will be more than enough to do this whole boat. Because I'm just doing tiny stuff. I'll have half of this left. Anything that's any size at all, either that epoxy paste or polyester resin and cotton flock, and works really well. So till the next video, we'll see you right back here.